परमात्मने नमः। अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः। In this chapter, Bhagavan's Vishwarupa is described. Sri Sanjaya as well as Sri Arjuna describes the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. And Sri Sanjaya said that the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan is just like suddenly thousands suns arising at the same time. So much is the radiance. And there are so many stomachs, so many arms, so many eyes, so many mouths in that form. And that form fills all the direction. And Sri Arjuna also said about the same thing, just like so many mouth and so many stomach, so many pada. And it's a very wonderful form. No one has seen this form before. And Sri Arjuna could see what all are there in that universe. He could see all that in that one form. So Sri Arjuna continues to explain about the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. So let us continue from Shloka 18, chapter 11. The description of the Vishwarupa by Sri Arjuna. Tvamaksharam paramam veditabhyam tvamasya vishwasya parannidhanam tvamavyaya shashvata dharma gopta sanatanastvam purusho mato me. Sri Arjuna is telling, your form is imperishable. Aksharam, imperishable. Shara means perishable, Akshara means imperishable. Paramam Vetitavyam, that is the supreme being, what to be known. This is to be known. Tvamasya Vishwasya Parannidhanam, you are the Vishwas, the entire universe, universe is a substrandum, foundation of this entire universe. Parannidhanam, you are that foundation or that substrandum for this entire universe. Tvam avyayam, you are again imperishable, you cannot be explained. Your unmanifested form as well as the manifested form now cannot be explained. Shashvata dharma gopta, your dharma, you are the protector of the eternal dharma. Shashvata dharma means eternal dharma. This dharma is coming as soon as this creation was made, the dharma also is a part of it. So the dharma is also shashvata. Eternal dharma, you are the protector of the eternal dharma. Sanathanam, ancient. And Purusha Madho me, you are that Purusha, that supreme being, which all have to know. You are worth to be known. You are that supreme being. Sri Arjuna is telling. The next shloka. Anadimadhyantamananta viryam ananta bahu shashi surya netram pashyami tvam deepta hudasha vaktram swatejasa vishwamitam tapantam. Now Sri Arjuna is telling, you do not have a beginning, middle or end. When you do not have any beginning, then naturally you won't have any middle or end. You do not have a beginning, middle or end. Ananta Viryam, infinite power. No one can describe about your power. Ananta Bahu, many, numerous arms. Shashi Surya Netram, the sun and the moon are your two eyes. Your eyes are that sun and moon. Pashyami tvam deepta hudasha vaktram. That is to see you, seeing you, your mouth or in the place of your mouth or from the mouth, the fire is burning. It's just like burning fire. Your mouth looks like burning fire. Tva tejasa, your radiance is just heating up this Vishwam, this entire universe. The heat arising from your radiance or your radiance is heating up this entire creation, this entire universe. So you have that Surya and Chandra as your eyes, and from the mouth or in the place of the mouth there is burning fire. Your Rupa does not have a beginning, middle, or end. Because of that radiance, the universe is so hot. द्यावाहृतिव्योरितमन्तरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमुग्रं तवेदं लोहत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन्. So your Rupa is just Vyaptam, it is just filling the earth and the heaven. From the earth, from the bottom to the end, because already Sri Arjuna said there is no end for your Rupa. So all that space from the earth to the heaven, cannot see the end of it, everywhere it is Vyaptam. Your Rupa is completely filled all the spaces. Ekena dishascha sarvaha. So one cannot see any disha. Everywhere it is your Rupa. And filled with you alone. There is no disha. How can we see the disha now? How do we find the disha? That is the direction or the quarters with the help of the sun. Where the sun rises, it is the east, the other side is the west, north and south. But when everything is filled with that Rupa, how can we find that? Sometimes when we walk in the night, just imagine if it is completely dark, pitch dark, then we cannot know the direction, isn't it? So just like that, Bhagavan's Rupa, but that is darkness, this is complete radiance. It is filled everywhere. Cannot see the top or bottom or the sides. Everywhere radiance, complete radiance. Dishasta Sarva, I cannot see any quarters. Drishtva Rupa Mughram. To see you, your Rupa is so terrible form. Such a terrible form, because when anything is so big, that itself will be so terrible for us. To look at it, we feel so, so scared to see it. So just imagine this complete brightness, radiance, and in that Surya and Chandra are just shining like his two eyes, and everything, all the beings are in that form. Just bring to your mind that form. Drishtva Rupa Mugham, not only fearful, terrible, but it is also wonderful. Lohatrayam Pravyathitam Mahatman. Sri Arjuna is telling, but seeing that form, all the beings, everyone, the three worlds are so terrible, trembling with fear. Pravyathitam means trembling with fear. That Lokatrayam, the three lokas, are trembling with fear, saying your Rupam, O Mahatman. Sri Arjuna is telling, and he continues to explain or describe Bhagavan's form in the next shloka also, shloka 21. अमीहि त्वां सुरसङ्घा विशन्ति केचिद्भीता प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसङ्गाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः. And the host of gods, Sura Sangaha, Sura means the gods or the devas, Sura Sangha, they are entering in you, but Kechit Bhita, some of them are so fearful, so some of them are in fear. Pranchalayo Grinanti, with folding palms, like the joined palms, like how we pray to Bhagavan. Because out of fear, out of bhita, out of fear, they with the joined palms, they are praising you, or they are worshipping you, they are praying you out of fear. Grinanti, they are praying you with grinanti, with fear. Swasti yuktva maharshi siddha sanghaha. But the maharshis and the host of the rishis or the jnanis, yogis, they are so peaceful and they are so great. They praise you. Stuhanti tvam studibhis pushkalabhi. They are praising you with different hymns or with deep meaning, or they are praising your manifested as well as the unmanifested form. They are praising you. Some of the gods are in fear and they are worshipping you, praying you. But these Siddhas and the Munis and the Maharshis and the Jnanis, they are praising you. They are not in fear, they are praising you. So that Sri Arjuna is explaining. रुद्रादित्या वसवो ये च साध्या विश्वेश्विनौ मरुदश्चोष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षासुरसिद्धसङ्घा वीक्षन्ति त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे. Now, Sri Arjuna is telling, in your form, I could see the Rudras, the Adityas, the Maruts, and the Ushmapa means they are actually mains or pitars or our ancestors. Why they are called Ushmapa means when we do for the Shraddha ceremony and all, when we offer food to the mains or for our ancestors, it should be steaming hot and cooked food, not stale food or old food or cold food. Normally, we do not serve that. We serve only the then and there cooked food. So, since they will accept only the hot food, so the other name for them is Ushmabhaha. So I could see all of them, Marut, 77 Marut, and Vishwadevas. The Vishwadevas, they are also one type of celestial beings. They protect the human beings when they worship them. They are the protector of human beings only. But nowadays, no one worship all that, because in that ancient time they used to worship the Vishwadevas. Then the Sadhyas, they are also another class of divine beings. So all of them I find in you. Not only that, Gandharva Yaksha Sura Siddha Sangaha. The Gandharvas, Yakshas, Asuras and Siddhas. Gandharvas are the celestial singers and Yakshas are the people who guard the wealth of the people and guard the wealth of the Swargaloka also. Asuras, demons, and Siddhas, the Jnanis and the Munis. So all of them I could see in your form. Vikshandi tvam vismidaschaiva sarve. And they all are looking at you. So they are so astonished to see your form. They all of them are there in your form and they are all so astonished and they see you in wonder. This Sri Arjuna is explaining. Rupam mahate bahuvaktra netram Mahabaho bahubahurupadam Bahudaram bahudam srakaralam Drishtva loka pravyatitastathaham. Your rupam is mahat. It is so great or it is so wonderful, so great. Your rupam is so great. Bahu Vaktra Netram, and it has many mouth and many eyes, numerous mouth and numerous eyes, because that form of Bhagavan, it has the mouth and the netra and eyes of all the beings. So he must automatically have many numerous infinite mouth and netra eyes. Mahabaho, you are that mighty armed Bhagavan. Bahu rupadam. Many bahu, that is many arms. Uru means the thighs, many thighs, and padam means many feet. So there are many arms, thighs, and feet in your form. Bahudharam, bahu damshra karalam. And damshra means the teeth. and you in your mouth there are so fearful teeth. You might have noticed that in some of the Indian villages during the festivals or during some auspicious days, they will decorate the deity in that prominent in that temple with they say with that protruding teeth, just to give the impression to the bhaktas that if anything adharma happens to that bhakta, then she will be very fearful. She will take that fearful form and destroy adharma. Just to indicate that in some temples during festivals, they keep decorate that deity with that protruding teeth like that. So in now Sri Arjuna is seeing in that form of Bhagavan that fearful, many teeth like that. Drishtva loha pravyaditha tathaham. So to see you, all the beings are so scared and so they are terrified. Pravyaditha means they are so terrified to see your form, to see your cosmic form, which has all the beings in it. All the people are so terrified, and so am I. Sri Arjuna is telling, even I am terrified by seeing your form. And this Sri Arjuna tells to Bhagavan. And again, also he describes the form of Bhagavan. नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो. Now, this was the first time Sri Arjuna is expressing his fear of seeing that form. He's explaining that, he's describing that. Nabha sprisham. Nabha means the sky. Sprisham means touching. Your form is touching the sky. Deeptam aneka varnam. And it is so shining with many colors. Aneka varnam. Many colors. Vyattananam. Ananam means the mouth. Vyattananam means with opened mouth. Just imagine your mouth is so open and your form is just touching the sky. Deepta Vishala Netram, and you with large fairy eyes. That eyes are so much shining, and so it is so fearful. Drishtva hi tvam, to see you, pravyadhitantaratma. My heart is trembling with fear. To see you, my heart is trembling with fear. Dhritim na vindhami. I do not find any, dhritim means courage. I do not have any courage to see you. Shamam na Vishnu. Shamam means I do not find any peace, or I do not find any courage to see you, Vishnu. He is just surrendering to that form of Bhagavan. दंश्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. Damshrakaralani, that is, you have that fearful teeth. So just imagine, many times Sri Arjuna is describing about that fearful teeth. So he must have seen something so fearful. And many mouths. Having seen that, I do not find any peace. Kalanala Sannibhani. That is, your mouth is just blazing with blazing fire in that place of the mouth. The fire is blazing just like Pralayakala Agni. Ordinary, we have seen the fire, sometimes we see in some news channels about that forest fire. So that is the big fire we have seen in our life. But this is the Pralayakala Agni, thousand times more great than that forest fire. So it is just like Pralayakala Agni, and that is blazing in the place of your mouth. Disho na jate, I do not find any disha, no quarters. Everywhere, from top to bottom, on all sides. Now, when we see all sides, we see space, open space. That also we find it as, we realize it as open space, because after some distance, it is filled with some any other object. So in between that object, there is nothing. So we understand it as open space. But everywhere, surrounding everywhere, it's full of the form of Bhagavan. Just imagine how Sri Arjuna would have felt at that time. That also the first time he is seeing. So I do not find any quarters. All that find you are filled with your form. Everywhere it is filled with your form. I do not find peace. Prasida, have mercy. Devesha Jagannivasa, the Lord of the universe, have mercy on me. Ami cha tvam dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaivavanipala sanghaihi Bhishmo drona suda putrastathaso sahasmadhiyairapi yodha mukhyaihi. And Sri Arjuna also say, Dhritarashtrasya putraha, all the children of Dhritarashtra in the form of Bhagavan. So even the son of Dhritarashtra, even all the people who do adharma, the great sinners, they are also the part of Bhagavan. That's why Bhagavan always say, condemn the sin and not the sinner, because the sinner is a part of me. The sin is his action, and that has to be condemned. So Sri Arjuna is saying all the putras, that is the children of Dhritarashtra, in the form of Bhagavan. So just imagine that the grace of Bhagavan. He is including everyone, even the good, bad, everything. It is inclusive of Bhagavan. He is everywhere, even he is the Atma of even the sinner. Sarve sahai bhavani phala sangaihi. Avanipala Sankhai means the host of kings. All the host of kings who have come there for that war, who are there on the opposite side as well as on this side of that battle, they all are there in that form. Bhishma, Drona, Sudaputra, the greatest enemy of Sri Arjuna, the competitor of Sri Arjuna. Actually, Sri Karna is also equally talented like Sri Arjuna, because he stood with the adharma. He went to the opposite side, or otherwise Karna would have been in this side only. Because his friend is a person who is adharmi, he went to the opposite side. So Arjuna is seeing all of them in the form of Bhagavan, all the kings who have come there for the battle, Drona, Bhishma, Karna, everyone. And not only that, people who are the great warriors, Yodha Mukhyahi, all the people who are the great warriors who have come for the battle, they all are there in the form of Bhagavan. So just what a form it is. We have to just bring that form to the mind and imagine that. Vatrani te tvaramana vishanti damshrakaralani bhayanakani kechid vilagna dasanantareshu samdrishyante churnadhairuttamanghaihi. And he also is saying that in your mouth that is so fearful with this fearful teeth, and Tvaramana means very hurriedly, Vishanti, they all are entering in your mouth with such a great speed. And in the mouth which has that fearful teeth, Bhayanakani, that fearful teeth, but still all these people are entering in your mouth. They are just very hurriedly entering in your mouth. Kechid Vilagna, and some of them or sticking where in the gap between the teeth. So just like how the food particles enter in the gap between our teeth, just like that in the gap between the teeth of Bhagavan, some of them are sticking there. And what's the fate of them? They are crushed, their heads are crushed by Bhagavan. So that is the scene Sri Arjuna sees. Now, seeing all this, Sri Arjuna is so fearful. The problem here with Arjuna is he saw everyone in the form of Bhagavan, but he failed to see himself in that form. When we separate ourselves from Bhagavan, then naturally we will have that fearful feeling. So here, Sri Arjuna is so filled with fear because he separated himself from Bhagavan. He saw everyone in that form, but he failed to see himself. That's the problem here created by the mind of Sri Arjuna. In the next two shlokas, Sri Arjuna is giving two examples how that scene was that all the people entering in the mouth of Bhagavan. He is giving two examples. यथा नदीनां बहुवोऽम्बुवेगाः समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति. Here Sri Arjuna is explaining that scene with an example, just like how the Nadi, that is the river with a lot of water currents, entered the Samudra. How hurriedly will it enter? With a lot of water and lot of water currents. A Nadi, just like how a river with many water currents entered the Samudra, just like that. These people, who are they? Naraloka Veera. They are the warriors of or the heroes of this world. In all aspects, they are the heroes of this world. They all are entering in your mouth, which has so many fearful teeth. So that is one example. Again, also Sri Arjuna says, Yatha pradiptam jwalanam patankaha vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha tavabi vaktrani samruddha vegaha. Just like how the small moths and the small insects, they just rush towards the lamp, the fire in the lamp, seeing that it is brightness, seeing its brightness, how the small insects and the moths, they enter or go towards that lamp, and what will happen after that? They get distracted themselves, they distract themselves. Just like this, at these Naraloka Veera, they are entering in your mouth for what? For destruction, self-destruction, destruction of their form. So that is very well explained by Sri Arjuna. This example is very nice. We might have all seen in our home or everywhere, even in temples. When we light the lamp, then many moths or small insects, they just rush towards that light and they just burn, they get burned themselves. So just like that, all these Naraloka Veeras they are entering in your blazing fire, like your mouth, with so many teeth, so fearful teeth, they attain their own destruction. लेलिह्यसेग्रसमानः समन्तात् लोहान् समग्रान् वदनैर्ज्वलद्भिः तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत्समग्रम् भासस्तवोग्रा प्रतपन्ति विष्णो. And what are you doing? You are lelihyase, because all of them, all these beings, or whether it is or all the host of kings, they are surrounding your mouth. They are near your mouth or around your mouth. So what are you doing? You lelihya say. Lelihya means just licking. You are just licking them. And with your radiance, this whole world is filled with your radiance. Jagat Samagram, your fearful rays, your fierce rays, this whole world is filled with your rays, that radiance, and everything is just like burning. Oh Vishnu, Sri Arjuna is telling. And the next shloka, आख्याहि मे को भवानुग्ररूपः नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यं न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्. Seeing your Ugra Rupa, it is so such a fearful form, fierce of form. Salutations to you, Bhagavan Deva Vara. Salutations to you, Namostude, salutations to you. Prasida, have mercy. Now, Vijnatum Ichami Bhavantam Adhyam. Now I would like to see your original form. Enough of this form. Enough of this cosmic form, Bhagavan. It is so ugra. It's so fearful to see. So enough of this form. Just show me your original form. Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. So Arjuna is again requesting Bhagavan, I'm so fearful to see your terrible form, your fierce form. So show me your original form. It's the request of Sri Arjuna to Bhagavan Krishna, who is showing him this Adbhuta Rupa, this cosmic form. So the next shloka, Sri Bhagavan Krishna, he says, that I will continue in my next video. यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णः यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयोर्भूति ध्रुवानीतिर्मतिर्मम. ॐ श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.